Welcome to day 19 of your meditation journey. Today we're going to explore a fascinating and often overlooked aspect of meditation: sound awareness. Instead of trying to block out sounds or find a perfectly quiet space, we're going to learn how to use whatever sounds are present as objects of meditation. Most of the time, we have a very selective relationship with sound. We label some sounds as good, like music we enjoy or the voice of someone we love. We label other sounds as bad or distracting, like traffic noise, construction sounds, or the neighbor's dog barking. But what if we could relate to all sounds with the same open, non-judgmental awareness? Sound awareness meditation teaches us that we don't need perfect conditions to meditate. We can find peace and presence even in noisy environments. In fact, sounds can become powerful allies in our meditation practice, helping us develop greater awareness, acceptance, and presence. Today, you're going to discover that every sound, whether it's the hum of an air conditioner, birds singing, traffic passing by, or voices in another room, can become a doorway into deeper awareness and peace. Find your comfortable meditation position. Instead of trying to find the quietest spot, simply sit wherever you are and prepare to welcome whatever sounds are present as part of your meditation experience. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, opening your ears and your awareness to the soundscape around you. Begin by simply listening. Don't try to identify or analyze the sounds you hear. Just listen with open, receptive awareness. Let your ears become like satellite dishes, receiving whatever sounds are present without judgment or preference. Notice that you're probably hearing multiple sounds simultaneously. There might be sounds close to you and sounds far away. Some sounds might be continuous, like the hum of electricity or air conditioning. Others might be intermittent, like footsteps, voices, or cars passing by. Instead of focusing on one sound, try to hold all the sounds in your awareness at once. This is like expanding your hearing to create a wide, spacious field of sound awareness. You're not concentrating on any particular sound, but rather opening to the entire acoustic environment. Notice how sounds rise and pass away. A car approaches, gets louder, then fades into the distance. A bird sings a few notes, then stops. A door closes, creating a brief sound that immediately disappears. All sounds are impermanent. They arise, exist for a moment, and then fade away. If you find yourself getting caught up in thinking about what's making a particular sound or creating stories about the sounds you hear, simply return to pure listening. You're not trying to figure out what the sounds are or where they're coming from. You're simply receiving them as pure auditory experience. Now let's explore what it means to listen without attachment. Attachment in this context means having preferences about what sounds you want to hear and what sounds you don't want to hear. Non-attachment means receiving all sounds with equal openness and acceptance. If you hear a sound that you normally find pleasant, perhaps birds singing or gentle music, notice if you try to hold on to it to make it last longer or to focus on it exclusively. This is attachment to pleasant sounds. Instead, simply let the pleasant sound be present without grasping onto it. If you hear a sound that you normally find unpleasant or distracting, perhaps traffic noise, construction sounds, or someone talking loudly, notice if you resist it, wish it would go away, or tense up in response. This is aversion to unpleasant sounds. Instead, see if you can receive even these sounds with the same open awareness. The practice is to treat all sounds equally, not as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, but simply as sounds arising and passing away in the field of your awareness. This doesn't mean you have to like all sounds, but you can learn to be at peace with whatever sounds are present. Notice that sounds themselves are neutral. It's our mental commentary and emotional reactions that make them seem pleasant or unpleasant. A sound is just vibrations in the air reaching your ears. Your mind adds the labels, stories, and emotional reactions. As you continue listening with open awareness, begin to notice the qualities of different sounds. Some sounds are high-pitched, others are low, some are sharp and sudden, others are soft and gradual. Some are rhythmic, others are random. Notice the texture of sounds. Some sounds are smooth, like the hum of a fan. Others are rough, like gravel crunching. Some sounds are dense and full, others are thin and light. You're developing a more refined sensitivity to the acoustic world around you. Begin to notice the spaces between sounds, the moments of relative quiet that exist even in noisy environments. And these gaps of silence are just as much a part of the soundscape as the sounds themselves. Rest your awareness in these spaces of silence when they appear. Notice how sounds exist in a three-dimensional space around you. Some sounds come from your left, others from your right. Some sounds are above you, others below. Some are close, others far away. You're sitting in the center of a sphere of sound, receiving acoustic information from all directions. If you find your mind wandering into thoughts, use the sounds around you as an anchor to bring you back to the present moment. Sounds are always happening now. They can't exist in the past or future. When you're truly listening, you're automatically in the present moment. Now let's explore how sounds can become teachers in your meditation practice. Each sound that arises can teach you something about the nature of experience itself. Sounds teach us about impermanence. Every sound arises, exists for a moment, and then passes away. This is true of all experiences in life, thoughts, emotions, sensations, and circumstances. Nothing lasts forever. Everything is in constant flux. Sounds teach us about non-self. You don't create the sounds you hear, and you can't control them. They arise from causes and conditions beyond your control. This can help you understand that many aspects of your experience are not yours in the way you might think. Sounds teach us about interdependence. Every sound you hear depends on countless factors. The object making the sound, the air that carries the vibrations, your ears that receive them, your brain that processes them. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything is connected. Sounds teach us about awareness itself. Notice that you can be aware of sounds without being disturbed by them. Your awareness is like space. It can hold any sound without being changed by it. Loud sounds don't make your awareness loud. Quiet sounds don't make it quiet. Use this time to simply rest in this spacious awareness that can receive any sound with equanimity and peace. As we begin to close this sound awareness meditation, take a moment to appreciate what you've discovered. You've learned that you don't need perfect silence to find peace. You've discovered that sounds can be allies rather than enemies in your meditation practice. This practice has profound implications for your daily life. Most of us spend a lot of energy trying to control our acoustic environment, seeking quiet spaces, avoiding noisy places, getting irritated by unwanted sounds. But sound awareness meditation shows you that you can find peace in any environment. can practice this sound awareness anytime, anywhere. Waiting in a busy airport, sitting in traffic, walking down a noisy street. All of these become opportunities to practice open, non-attached listening. The world becomes your meditation hall. Notice how this practice might change your relationship with the sounds in your daily life. Instead of automatically labeling sounds as distractions, you might begin to hear them as reminders to be present, as invitations to practice awareness. Begin to bring this practice to a close by taking a moment to thank all the sounds that have been your teachers during this meditation. Whether they were pleasant or unpleasant, loud or soft, they've all contributed to your practice and your growing awareness. Take 3 deep breaths, maintaining your open listening awareness, even as you prepare to transition back to your daily activities. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. As you do, continue listening with the same open, non-attached awareness. Notice how the visual world and the acoustic world exist together in your field of awareness. Place your hands on your heart and make this commitment. I will listen to the world with open ears and an open heart. I will find peace, not in the absence of sound, but in my relationship with whatever sounds are present. Remember, every sound is an opportunity to practice presence, acceptance, and awareness. Your ears are always available as gateways to the present moment. Thank you for this practice. Tomorrow for day 20, we'll explore open awareness and expanding the field of attention. I'll see you then.